There we go. Alright, that should hopefully now be fixed, and we should no longer have issues with the showing as offline. That was a bit odd. I was seeing that on desktop when I was testing, but it was working just fine on mobile, so it looks like there was just an issue there with Twitch. I had to just do a quick refresh reset of my settings in OBS. I think that's all working fine now. Please let me know in the chat if you still can't see anything. I'll just write that in there as well. Alright, there we go. Hopefully that's now fixed for everyone. Alright, let's rest up. There we go. Now, as mentioned, I was just making some upgrades for this backpack, because we are going to go do some gathering. So we're going to now head over to the volcanoes, which we found yesterday. Let's see. Next, volcano! Lovely, charming place, as you can see. We got black sandstone up there. Oh, there's the evolved form of sandlet, I believe. Let's just grab them for the Pokedex. Salazzle, looking very dazzling. And we've got... Oh, yep, that's Magcargo. Magcargo? I think that's the pronunciation. We've got a Rhyhorn up here for reasons I don't know. So that's fine. Alright, we've got really fun mountain here with a bit of lava. We are going to travel over here to the rocky rainforest, courtesy of our Corviknight. As it has a lot of lovely, lovely materials that we're going to need for our building project. And we just have a really nice stretch of area here. Like, it could be fun to build something over here, maybe like some ruins over by that volcano getting consumed by the lava. I can think of all sorts of ideas for over here. And we do have what looks like a couple of above ground access areas that could lead to caves. Like caves that might have useful shiny things in them. Let's go have a look over here quick. Ooh, look at this dip into the dark of the world. This could be fun. Oh, down we go. The downside of your boy being so big. You can hear the spiders. We've got all sorts of things that we're already down into. Oh, there's an onyx. Loads of spiders. But yeah, down into deep slate levels already. I don't think we can fit down that hole, which is a shame, but we might be able to fit over here. Lots of diorite. Got more. Ooh. I spy what might lie a whole bunch of skulk. It's not a kingdom, but it sure is a rather dangerous location to be. My goodness. Methinks I will go back outside, but it's probably worth making a quick note that there is skulk down here. Oh, let's see. Let's see if we can get an exit out here. We sure can. And out we go. So that'll be a place to visit in future. Here we go. Lots of lava, lots of black sandstone, bunch of basalt. And over here, you can see lots of lovely terracotta. And light blue stuff at that, so... Oh, I like the sprouts. They're quite nice. Is that... No, that's efficiency 1. But this is a diamond hoe, so let's see... Well, let me... No, it just breaks it. That's a shame. But we got lots of different terracotta here. And we want to capture all of it, or collect all of it, rather. And save it for future projectos. I feel like this could be quite a nice path color. Or certainly. There. All working now for you, Cool? Do you prefer Cool or Super Beast, or like, how do you prefer your name being referred to? Let me know, and I'll make sure I use the proper name for you. I like making sure that regular visitors have the proper name referenced. Alright, let's get this. Cyan terracotta. And we're going to go into the side here, I think. Let's just grab all of this. That might be a little too much off the side, but we'll see. There we go. How deep can we go? So I really do like this bit. Doesn't matter. Alright, I'll probably call you Super Beast if that's alright. And if you change your mind about how you like being referred to, do not hesitate to let me know. I will make sure to correct myself. Now let's move the torches here. Oh, going through quite a few different shades here. That's handy. Ooh, what can we go to over here? Is that a Kecleon? Let's check out what's over here. Alright, not quite a lush cave. And our friend is hanging out with a rather dangerous figure there. But let's see. Yeah, let's just grab all of these in this backpack. And since we have one, let's grab this bow and a couple arrows. Oh no, I think the Kecleon might have despawned. Oh, never mind. Let's be a little careful though, because this could get quite dangerous. Oh no, Kecleon does seem to still be down there. Just a little bit on the dangerous side. But we've got... Oh. Not quite the Pokemon I intended to use, but we'll go with it. Hey, and it's captured. We'll take it. Back up we go. Looks like that's just regular grass and not a cave, alas. It'll do. Alright, let's eat up. Then we'll head back here. And we'll try not to disturb the outside too much more. We'll just come in a little bit further and dig into the rock face. And take what we can here. So this will all go towards some building projects. Alright, that's regular terracotta, so that's handy. Alright, I'm going to stop there with that line. 1, 2. Ooh, we got some iron. So that's the efficiency one, so let's go with the Silk Touch. But first, let's put a bit of light down here. There we go. So put that there. More of these away. And let's free up some space by putting these in here as well. This particular area is quite nice to have because it has so much terracotta. So you might as well take advantage of it while we've got it here. Alright, and then that goes in a bit further. It's fine. Plenty of this left. Don't want anything spawning on top of us. Hopefully nothing strays its way here, but we'll see. You can see a couple of Natu above ground. Don't particularly want them at the moment, but we'll see down the line. Oop. And then if we just pop one out here. There we go. It's just interesting to see how doing this reveals a bit of how the biome is laid out below, especially when you're looking up. Gives you a good idea of how the strata is layered. There we go. Not the most riveting of gameplay, I know, but it is a necessary bit of gameplay. We will move on to other things soon enough. There we go. And since that's all filling up there. Oh, I took the dirt. Gonna want that. There we go. Then just make a couple more torches, that's fine. Alright, we got a lovely chunk of coal right here, so I can make some more torches right away. At some point, hopefully, I can get a silk touch on a hammer. Which, it's rather deliciously disgusting with how useful that can be. Alright, let's lay out 1 and 1, 2, 3, 4. That'll do. Alright, so we've done that direction. Let's see about over here. Don't want to go too deep over here, since we're already straying. I don't want to end up digging above ground here. Alright, from above it doesn't look like we've been too invasive with the digging, which is what we want. Put all these away. Alright, that looks like a fair amount. I'm happy with that. And we can always come back and mine out some more. As mentioned, this area has quite a few spots, but let's just have a nap quickly. Oh, no, we want that in there. Is that what I think it is? It is the first 1DT! And of course you visit when I have no emeralds on me. Oh! If I put you in a boat, will you stay? Because I kind of want that, and I want a bit of that. Oh, I kind of want the thing. Alright, let's try it. I mean, the worst that happens is he despawns and I have to come back another day, or hope for another in future. There you go. Stay right there. Where is the nearest teleporter? It's over here. Alright. Let's go. So, just going by the directions here. This was the dark soil of some volcanic ashland. We found a couple of magpies here. And some Alola Cubones. We've got a really nice mix of biomes here. And I'm hoping that means in future a few more interesting Pokemon will spawn. We didn't have super amounts of luck with that yesterday, but, you know. This is a long-haul world, not a short-term one. Or at least that's the plan. Home sweet home. Alright, oh, there we go. Let's grab some emeralds. hopefully this will be enough to get the things we want. The question is, how far away were they? Critters. Is this low? Yes! Okay, good. I did remember. Yes, do I remember where the Wandering Trader is? Did he stay put? I'll be very sad if he despawned. Yeah, there's mahogany trees here. Have a really nice purple, so at some point I need to come along and just farm a whole bunch of it. Did he stay? I might be in luck. Huzzah! Alright, umbral sapling. 2, 3. Alright, so I've got all of those. Let's get 1 violet, because that's cute. And we got all of those, so we will take that. Thank you, 1DT. I used up all my emeralds, but I think that's going to be worth it. Put the violet in there, the umbral saplings. Like, oh, that makes me happy. That's a very nice bit of good-looking wood, so... Oop, there we go. Now, let's just have a quick look around here. Is there anything interesting on the map? There is not, so... We're just going to fly on south to see if we might find a few other places to go digging. This is quite a fun map. We found some interesting things to the north. So I think we may... what the... I wasn't paying attention yesterday, so... Is this one of the temples? I think this is a jungle temple. Talking regular Minecraft stuff here rather than anything else. But if this is what I think it is, I might be in luck for some of the things I've been wanting to get. Oh, you're too big. Oh, that was a bit of a fall. Oh. Sounds like I set something, or someone set something off in there. Now, I don't see myself having problems, but let's have a little peek. So something in here is setting something off. Alright, let's put a light up here. A light over here. I'm not seeing any string. But I do know there's some redstone contraptions down here. Probably another skelly going by the sound effects. I'm pretty sure it's either... Yeah, because you've got the up ahead. We'll grab that. Oh, and we got some we don't want anything exploding. There we go. Hey. Not the best of loot, but could be far, far worse. So let's put that in there. Stuffing all that in there because we want to just compare some of the loot. Even if it's stuff we normally put in the other backpack. I think having the dispensers is going to be very useful. That's going to save me making those later. There is another side to this. And this is exactly what I was hoping for. Sticky pistons! This just made my life so much easier! Just to make sure there's nothing under this that would explode it. Good stuff, good stuff. Revives! Yes! A diamond, some bamboo. Excellent, we don't have any of that. So let's just put that in the main backpack for a minute. There we go. Great balls and some iron. Grab that, and that. Sticky pistons are going to be wonderful. Especially for future backpack plans. Alright, so that's everything grabbed. Didn't need this. There we go. Thank you, thank you. Now, this is a section that I wanted to check out anyway. Let's go over to this bit. Nope, this way. And we'll go down a bit to see about farming through. Though I think I just want to... Oh, a pom. With the creepy, creepy smile. There we go. Perfect. Now put a light here, just to find it. We will then go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3. Put another torch down in the corner. We'll put the bed down. Since it's getting dark. So I got some light blue terracotta and some cyan terracotta in here. Good stuff. All right. Let's dig out a nice chunk of land here. Oh, well, we found our corner. Oh, hello. Looks like we found a bit of cave. But that wasn't what I was going for with this particular space, so we're going to ignore that for now. There we go. Put that there. The risk you have with a stream like this is when I get really into digging, I lock in a little too hard sometimes. I forget to talk, so I'm not deliberately ignoring anyone. It's just my brain is focusing very hard on the mining part of Minecraft. 3, 4, 5. There we go. We even got a Woobat come to visit. Now, here's a question. Do I have... Aha! I have a table. Now, pick up. Do I have all of these? I think I do. We've got redstone, we've got a piston, and we've got some string. So we want the pickup. I think, what was the advanced pickup? More filtering options. Don't have that at the moment, but we can look into, if we get any gold, we can do that more sooner. But until then, let's just do this and have that turned on, because that's actually going to go quite handily with what we're doing. But turn it off just to grab this. And then pickup's gonna go there. Both of these here for now. That. So we've got 3 there, and then when we put the pickup mod, it no longer goes in there, it goes straight into that backpack instead. Love it! Love it! Now, if we happen to dig over this way a little bit more. Will we happen to reveal anything, I wonder? You can hear it all pop, 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 pop. And getting gleefully moved up into the backpack itself, keeping this bag nice and empty. That makes me happy. That there. There we go. Grabbed all that. And I do think that's probably going to be enough for now, because technically that's 2 stacks in one. So I'll stop with that for now. Hop back. Oh, I almost got the bed. Oh no, no, I have the bed with me. Where is my brain at? Oh. we got the little guy. Where is our little guy at? Is he above? Is he below? Is he inside? I can't figure it out. I feel like I might be going slightly bonkers. There he is. I knew I wasn't crazy. Alright, let's grab Mau Mau. Let's see about grabbing you. Come back here. Let's see if we can put... first of all, let's see if Quick Ball will grab you. That it did. Well done, Mau Mau. So that was quite lucky. So this particular building type seems to spawn critters that might enjoy being around ruins. That's good to know. We've got some giant mushrooms over there. I kind of want to go check them out. Whoop. Without stepping on lava. Mossy black sand. No. No actual moss. Alas. Well, we got those. We got another magpie up here. Oh. What do we got? You. It's one of the Morgrim. Okay. Very goth looking. I'll take it. They want to be tucked away quite easily. Alright, so we got loads of these toadstools, and then we got a toadstool block and a mushroom stem. Very nice. And froggos! Who doesn't love a Minecraft frog? Oh, ooh! Hello! Dripstone! We're gonna grab some of this. Absolutely. Dripstone is so useful. It's good for a lava farm. It's good for clay. All round, extremely handy block. And interesting for texture as well. Like if you're making paths, or you want to have a different shade of brown on your building, it is extremely good to have. Could be a sign there might be some dripstone caves around here, but I'm not going to hold my breath. Let's get the bed down. You're gonna get on fire. So am I, apparently. Oh, well. Well, that'll do. Oh, an Among Us. Among Us fungi. A fungus, I think it is. At this level? I forget. Come back here. Fungus, yeah. We want backpack. Could even have done a leveling wall there, actually. Maybe next time. A cutie bird. And a little bit of exploration down here. Because why not? Yeah, we've already got some pesha berries. We don't need to pick up any more. Oh, we've got more lava over here. That's from this section over there. So we've gone from all the way over here to over here. Well, that being said, what's that? It looks... No, that looks just above ground. Okay. I'm not seeing anything standing out in the ruins around here at the moment, so... Oh, wrong one. Sorry, Mama. You're amazing at many things, but flying is not one of them. Although, I wouldn't be surprised if there was a flying type evolution in the future. Alright, so from here... So there's more volcanic plains in the water, but not really of use to us at the moment. So let's head on back to the village and take the portal back home. And we're going to go from there. Although, alright, let's do one quick stop. Because I do feel like it's going to be worth it just to grab some mahogany wood. Let's ruin that one. And then efficiency 4. There we go. All these close jungle trees to one another, or rather one singular tree with lots of branches on it. We've got a slack off over there. Slacking as they do. There we go. Grab the wood off that one. There we go. So we've got a whole bunch of leaves, whole bunch of wood. Alright, lots of mahogany leaves. Whoa! That is the second time today. I am not having the best creeper luck. I need to be a little more prepared for that because I have a feeling I'm going to meet a very bad end one of these days. Just because I'm not paying enough attention. Goodness me. Now, there is a heracross over here that I would like to catch. Oop. Assuming he is... There he is. So I scanned one of his kin a while ago. Oh, I forgot to hit him in the combat. That's okay. Let's do pop ball, and we'll grab a few more quick balls. We're gonna have to make some more. Mau, where are you? I'm sure a spooky cave is not going to be a problem at all. Not in the slightest. No. Ugh. Do you mind? I'm trying to have a fight here. Alright. Alright, well, let's see if we can put him to sleep. Nope. Typical. No! Can refresh work? Nope, failed. Throat chop on Mau. Typical. Let's try that again. Bet it missed. Okay. Alright, I think we're gonna have to switch you out, my poor dear. Yep, there she goes. Oh, Mau. I'm sorry. Alright. Aurora, can you give it a go? Okay, let's knock off. Oof. Didn't even get a hit in. Alright, let's try Lavatar. Let's do Stomping Tantrum. Not very effective. Ugh. Alright, let's crunch you. Oh, a Ramberry helped a tiny bit. Alright, that didn't work either. So let's do a netball next. And because it's also in quite a few turns. Oh, that worked. Good bull, good girl. Alright. Let's get back to flying. Where's the village? Straight over there. I am not precisely a Pokemon master material. But, maybe that could be next stream. We'll, focus on getting together a team just useful for catching things. So, ooh. That could be a fun little area to explore down there. Since that's down below sort of volcanic area. And up we go. One reason to level up the Pidgey a bit more is to make it somewhat easier to fly around. Pidgeot is somewhat less likely to knock you down, or rather, at least to give you a bit of an injury dismounting. Yeah, Corviknight, very, very, very big. Actually, since we're here, let's go to the Pokemon Center. Actually, let's not. We now have rather shiny Revive. So, healing machine needs a diamond. We got one of those. The only thing we're missing is a ghast here. No! Typical. Alright, so we'll put the revives in here for now. And we'll go use theirs. It looks like we'll need to start planning a trip to the Nether sooner rather than later. Dum, 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 dum. Alright, so let's turn off that. And we'll go through and just grab all the bits and bobs that aren't immediately obvious or can be moved to the other backpacks. So we want the string in here. We want... Do we want redstone in here? Let's put the bamboo in here for now. We've got bones. Steeds. That's all fine. Vivichoke seeds in here. We want the big root and energy root in here. Along with the iron and the carbos. Was there any other... There we go, calcium. So got these all there. Put that all back in the backpack. Got a diamond that can go in here for now. And the food bag, we could put these in here. Let's put the toadstool as well. I don't know that we can actually use it for food, but I'm ready to be pleasantly surprised. Redstone, here we go. So put that in there, and we'll put the lever, tripwire hook, and sticky piston, and the dispenser can go in here as well. We'll make this the redstone chest. Yeah, we got some iron. Did we get anything else similar? Alright, we've got a whole bunch of coal. We've got the mahogany wood and leaves. So we're going to put those in here, I think. For anyone wondering, we're going to put this one down here, and then that's what it looks like. It's quite a nice purple shade with a stripped log. Then more of a pinky purple for the wood itself. So that's going to complement certain pinks, I think, once we find them. We've got some mahogany saplings. We have... what else do we have? We've got some iron in here, some flint, more redstone stuff. Take the bed, put that there. Take the arrows, because that can go in the main backpack. And we can then sort through all of these, I think. Arrows. Redstone. That can go here. Yeah, let's put the dripstone in here. For now. We've got cobblestone in there. Where did I put the flint is the question. There we go. Alright, let's make our way through here. Never hurts to get a little bit of extra XP. And then iron on top. We want our fortune hammer. Ironic that we got fortune on the hammer. But it does make getting through this much quicker. Alright, so we've got a fair chunk of that. We can put the iron into smelt. Alright, we take the gold, copper, iron. Iron goes in here. Now put these away in here for now. This can go in here for future runs. So again, we've got all the terracotta we could need. This is going to fill up quite quickly, so we might need a second set of chests specifically for that. So let's move these in here for now. I suspect I'm going to need to increase the number of chests I have everywhere, or maybe even build a dedicated storage base. Good for starter, not good for long-term storage. Alright, so regular terracotta. Let's get all that in here. Yep, that's already full. It's light grey. Got a lot of the light grey, so that's going to fill up quick as well. Let's put those back. Put the... No room at all for that one, so let's put that in there. Just a bit extra, just in case. Cyan. Do I have any here? I do not. And no space in here because of course not. There we go. That'll do for now. Okay. Can we get that last bit in? There we go. Alright, I'm just going to call a short break here. By a break, need to refill my water. I will be right back. So please take a break yourself if you need it. Never hurts to stay hydrated. So I will be right back. And we're back! There we go. So, alrighty. Alright, we're all set there. And it's almost time to sleep. Now, one of the things I mentioned at the start of the stream is I do want to consider what kind of fencing I'd like to have around certainly my house and my section of the village, and then maybe the village proper. So things I'm going to be taking a look at is what kind of fencing and boundaries do some of the in-game villages in Pokemon games have, as well as looking at maybe some videos for inspiration. For example, Eli's art on YouTube, funnily enough, today released an excellent video that has lots of lovely fence designs, including gates. So I'm definitely going to check that out when the stream is done. Just for ideas, concepts, like I think for someone like me who is still learning how to build, how to make things look nice, just to sort of work on expanding sort of my imagination with sort of developing a world and making a base. I think that's really important to look at. Like, that's part and parcel of practice. You have to build to make something. You can only get better through building, through practice. So that's definitely something I need to do more of. And take inspiration from real life, real buildings, real architecture. But I'd say don't hesitate to look at the work that other people have done. There'll be folks who've done guides for building certain styles. There'll be folks who've done guides specifically with whole, like Eli does, a whole range of just different general designs that you can take and make for your own. You might like the shape but dislike the material used. Repurpose it, change it around, see what happens. So that's probably what I'm going to do. I'm also going to probably look for a source of calcite that isn't here. I think we found some a while ago, but I don't remember where. I'll have to look back and see. But we'll want to grab that calcite and use it for some ruined pillars toppled over. And as mentioned, for making the bridge that connects the other side of the river here, just to make it a little easier to traverse. And I do want to make a little storage shed and replace the chests I have there, which have all the apricorns I've gathered so far. I want to replace that with some barrels and have like a proper little storage shed above them, just to make it look a bit neater and fit in with the world. So that is some of the planning I have. Alright, we have a Pichu here and a Taillow. Not the worst Taillow I've ever seen. Adamant and Guts. It's got no health, but the rest of the stats aren't too terrible. So let's catch you. There we go. And then, of course, we've got this cute little Pichu. If I can get them, make them visible. The tiniest of hitboxes, apparently. No, I didn't want to get in the... There we go. Huzzah! That's another boat to clean up. Alright, so... the question becomes, I think... let's grow the Umbran sapling. And you do need, I think, 4 to grow the tree. So the question becomes, where do we want to grow it? Like, let's do it directly behind the house. Right, you can go away. There we go. Properly spooky blue-black wood. That's going to look so nice. So we're going to leave that there for now. Oh, but I'm looking forward to going through this. That's going to be so good. Alright, and then we've got some violets. We'll put that away. It can stay in that bag for now. And we had some blue tube coral block. And if you put them down without water, they will die. Don't particularly want that to happen just yet. So we'll leave them where they are for now. I think the Starly might be stuck slightly. Alright, so just some general thinking. Like, I think we could probably put a fence, lots of boundaries. Cutting across here. Although, that might cross into their territory here with this little rather empty patch of fencing. So I'd say we can probably take this down. They're clearly not using it. So sorry, villagers. This is mine now. I will definitely have use for gateposts and such later. Just you watch and wait. 3 oak fences. Oh, fancy. Let's put those in here for now. Ah, the bamboo. That's going to grow tall, so let's put this over here. Let's see how well it grows. So yes, with that out of the way, we're going to mark a boundary, I think. So along with this line is, we're going to mark across here as being sort of where my land meets the village. And then we can have like a fence gate here, since that seems to be the main path in. But let's go in and just grab a few of the cyan terracotta blocks, I think. Yeah, 1, 2, just in case. I think that should be enough. We're just going to mark the boundary line so we can see it on the map. And that was over here. So let's... Here we go. Oh. Didn't need that. We don't need silk touch for this, so let's... Now, sometimes I'll use wool for marking boundaries, particularly with buildings and such. But for this, we're just going to use this since, one, it's on hand and plentiful. I don't have a huge amount of wool because I just haven't farmed it. Not that I'm lacking the means, but... Oh. Now we have a tree. Good. Always grab apricot leaves. So I think actually I'm going to take this tree down because we've got plenty of blue already. Got some saplings as well. But the leaves will be good for expanding the orchard. I do really like the colour of apricot logs as well. So it's not a terrible plan. Oop. Not quite what I was thinking. So now we should see on the map the clear line designating the boundary of where we're going to think about putting in our fence for this section of to cut off the village, and then we'll probably put it around here, a little bit up the side here, and probably some around the back here as well. certainly around the back of the house. House is here. Back of the house. So it's kind of having that little overlook straight down into the area here. And then a bit around the berry patch. Although with the berry patch, we might even out the ground a bit, lift it all up here, clear out some more of the trees, just to give more room to expand the berry patch by building out the fencing, building out the farm in future. We'll see. It's nice to plan big. So put these back here. So got apricot leaves, dark oak leaves. Oh, did I? Alright, so we've got the dark oak here. That's not too bad. We've got one blue apricot sprout. We'll put the apricots in there and that in there as well. The apricot leaves in there too. And more of the cypress logs that are attached to spruce. For some bizarre reason. That's slowly growing, huzzah! Alright, got a few more leaves in here. And I think, there we go. We've got more apricot logs in there. Huzzah! So that axe is on its last legs, more or less. That can go there. Alright, I think we'll call it there for now. The next stream will be on, for Cobblemon, will be on Monday. And we're going to go south and see what we can find. Firstly, at the tower that's here. We're going to raid this tower. And then, yeah, we're going to head on south and see what we can find over here. Maybe what's over here. Just south of where we originally spawned in. Just have a pitter-patter around, exploring. Makes a nice change from just gathering. And yeah, we'll go from there. But that's the next Cobblemon stream. But the next stream on this channel will be on Sunday for the Steam Stack Sunday. And that's going to involve my first ever blind playthrough of 1000x Resist, or 1000 times Resist. It's one or the other. I'm very excited for it. It's going to be a good time. Thank you to everyone who stopped by. Love lurkers, love my regulars as well. Thank you for stopping by, Cool Super Beast. And I hope everyone has a lovely weekend. Good night.